destiny arrives all the same. And now, it's here. Or should I say, I am.
Hey guys, here's a surprise toy, and it's the armored Infinity War Thanos Toybox figure! And as you can see, I chose to do the surprise toy even though Spider-Gwen was #1 in the voting poll. Now I kept it a surprise because I was kind of curious to see if you guys would, you know, pick a toy that you didn't know about and you pick it just because I said it was cool. And well, you guys didn't, so... oh well. But he has been requested in other videos, so I'm sure there are some of you out there that are happy to see him. And I think most of you probably think he's cool anyways, because I mean, you guys are Infinity War fans, and you guys do want to see Avengers 4 toys, so I know you guys like this stuff, so that's why I picked it. I was just, you know, curious to see, like I said, if you guys would pick the surprise toy that I said was cool. But anyways, enough talk. Let's get this Thanos open. Here's a closer look at the box front with Thanos in his gauntlet wielding pose. Here's one side, and here's the other side with a sweet pic of Thanos. Here's the top, and the bottom with the package insert clearly visible. And here's the back with a bunch of words and the other figures. Let me know if you guys are interested in any one of these, and I will look into getting it. And moving on down, we get the UPC. And there he is, guys, finally an articulating armored Infinity War Thanos. I am like so stoked right now. Now starting with his head, we get his sweet armored helmet. It's got a pretty nice sculpt to it, and the gold color on it just looks great. It looks like they have like little metal shiny flakes in there, which is just nice, adds to the shimmer. And I really love this like tealish gunmetal paint they used up here. I don't know what tone of paint that's called, but man, does it look sweet. And it's got some metal flakes in it too. Although this little kind of molding flare up here, not so much. And it's actually really soft too. You can actually bend the sides out like here, and then you can see more of his face, which is pretty cool, although the helmet doesn't come off, which is unfortunate. But his face sculpt is actually really nice. I mean, they really nailed that big old chin there, and also his kind of birthmarks or scars. I keep forgetting what those little lines are, but he's got some really nicely painted eyes too, very clean. And moving into the body, the armor is just so cool looking. Just look at all the details they sculpted into it. It's just so cleanly sculpted too, and there's just so much. It's so detailed. I mean, he has his outer armor, then he's got his under armor, and then he's got a little skin there, and of course there's more of that gorgeous tealish gunmetal paint that I just really, man, I really need to know what that paint color is called. Now it looks like this gold here is actually the primary color of the plastic itself, because there's a little bit of marbling, but honestly that marbling adds to it. And moving into the back, we get some more awesome sculpting and detailing. He actually kind of looks like a transformer in the back because it's just so angular and just cool. And he's got a little hole there. I think that's for like the other accessories. Like I think Captain America's shield has a peg hole like that, so you could probably fit in there, but I don't have Captain America, although I kind of want him now because it's pretty cool, but I don't know. You guys think I should get him? I think I should get. I think I might get him. All right, now let's look at the arms and just go straight to the gauntlet. Now, what's interesting is this gauntlet's actually removable, and it's only half made, as you can see, which is kind of a bummer. But check this out. You just pull that out of his hand, just like so. And then now you have the Infinity Gauntlet. It's pretty nicely detailed overall. You know, it's a simple toy box look there. These Infinity Stones are just painted on, as you can see, although it's got that nice gold color to it, and it's very soft. In fact, it's so soft that this handle can actually pop out because just by bending it. So definitely be careful. You might lose this by accident, and all I did was just paint one end there to make it the time stone. So I think that's kind of cheating there. But anyways, what's kind of cool is you can actually put this on other figures since it's removable. So that could lead to some interesting situations. Oh boy, that could be trouble. And going back to his arms, they're actually really nicely sculpted. He's got more of that sweet gold armor there that's really well sculpted, and his shoulder piece up here is actually pretty soft, giving him some more arm range there. And on the inside, as you can see, he's got some straps there that have some nice paint on them, as well as his purple skin. And both arms are exactly the same, except the Infinity Gauntlet can only fit onto the left arm, because when you try to put it on the right arm, it obviously is just backwards. I mean, you could do it, but it just looks weird. Oh, and his hands are actually really soft. It's like Disney Toybox just, I don't know what material they use, but it holds its shape well, but at the same time bends when you need it to. So that's pretty cool. And moving into the legs here, you got some cool little flaps there, armor flaps, and then his little armor pieces down here, which look pretty cool. There's more of that sweet gunmetal-y teal whatever color, I don't know, that I really like. And then there's more flaps here, got some black paint on it, and some nice sculpting also, as well as that nice gold. Now the paint on the thigh arm here is actually kind of scratched up a bit, as you can see, and it was actually like that on a few of them that I saw, so that's just just a thing, I guess. But honestly, I don't mind too much. Legal mumbo jumbo. And the boots here are more that sweet sculpting, and it also has like the most extreme case of marbling in this entire figure. But what's kind of cool too is like it has a kind of a transparency look to it, and it actually just looks really sweet and neat, honestly. I actually like it. And here's a close look at his little foot for you. And the bottom of the feet with more marbling and the legal mumbo jumbo. And for articulation, his head rotates 360 as most figures do, but he doesn't have very much side to side, and it definitely doesn't go very much up, but it does go a little bit down. And his arm can rotate 360 thanks to this flexible flap here, although the shoulder joint isn't very usable because this, if you can see the armor up there, it just gets stuck right on that tarp armor, so it just stops it right there. Same for the other side, so that's pretty much as much shoulder rise as you can get. But his elbow does bend quite a bit, which is pretty nice, and it also rotates, and his hand has a lot of movement as well with the rotation and the little up and down joint, which is very impressive. And he also has waist rotation, and his legs can go quite a bit forward and really far back. But he can't really do the splits, and I think they did that on purpose, because if you look here, there's actually a little tab right there it serves no purpose other than to block the full splits there. And I think it's probably because this flappy thing, even though it's bendable as you can see, probably it might tear if you do it too often, so I think they just prevented that by putting that tab. So if you really want the splits, you can always break off that tab, which, I mean, I don't know why you would, but you can do it. And his knee bends almost 90, but also has rotation, which is sweet. And the ankle can only go as far forward as that lip there, but it can go really far back. And it also has rotation. And he comes with this little kind of punching accessory, because you can see there's a gauntlet on the inside there, so it's like you can put it on your finger too, and then you just punch just like that. So it's like a super, it almost looks like lava exploding, but honestly I guess it's just a super punch. But the gauntlet on the inside is actually pretty cool. They actually painted all this stone, if I can get that there, and they actually have an accurately placed time stone right in there. Oh, there we go. Now you can see it. Everything's so soft, and you just bend it around, and it kind of twists a little bit, which I don't know if you can reposition it. So that's pretty cool. It's really soft too. And you just stick it onto his hand like so. Just plug it in there, and that's what it looks like with his little kind of punchy hand there. Pew pew pew. And you can actually put it on other figures too if you want. So you can kind of multi-use it. We'll just go and put it on Thor here, so you can have that. It's kind of loose, although I think it works better as a hat. Alright, and here he is next to the only other armored Thanos figure we got, and that's the Hero Vision version. Now if you take a look here, you can see that the Hero Vision version has more sculpting overall. You know, it's more detailed and everything, but it doesn't have the articulation that the Toybox figure has. So it's like, if only they could have made this with like articulation, because like he kind of has articulation, his arm moves, you know, that's about it, and then he does this little voice thing, but be quiet. Be quiet. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, this would have been cool. Oh, if you want to check this guy out, his review is right up here. And here he is, side by side with the armored Hero Vision Thanos, as well as my partially built Marvel Legends Thanos. Still need to get that leg. And the SH Figuarts Thanos, and the Titan Hero Thanos. Oh, his head got cut off. It's like a Thanos family reunion or something. It's like Wrath of the Titans, which actually was a pretty good movie. And for some Toybox comparisons, here he is next to the Toybox Black Panther, the Infinity War Black Widow, with red hair for some reason, the Toybox Jack Skellington, the Toybox Hulk, and the Toybox Hulkbuster. His review's up here. And for some bigger figure comparisons, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Black Widow, the SH Figuarts Infinity War Iron Man, the Marvel Legends Captain America, and the Marvel Legends Infinity Thor. Well guys, Disney did it again with this amazing armored Thanos figure. Now I've always loved the Disney Infinity art style, and this Thanos definitely lives up to that awesome. Although it is kind of sad that with all the toy companies out there making Infinity War toys, that this is the only armored articulated Thanos that we got. But it's okay, because it's a good one. And I'm sure we'll see plenty more armored Thanos in Avengers 4. I mean, I already saw the leaked Hero Vision figures, and there's definitely an armored Thanos, so that's a plus. And a spoiler. But anyways guys, if you want this bad boy, then head over to your local Disney store and grab them. Or if you don't have a local Disney store, then just head online. Or if you have a local Disney store and they're not in stock, you can also head online. There's many options. Now just as a heads up, there is one more toy I'm going to review before I go back into the Spider-Verse, and that's because I just found it and it's like so cool, and I'm a huge Disney fan, and like it's kind of just sitting on my table there and just staring at me and just like saying, "Open me." So I'm gonna review that first, but then I will go right back to Spider-Verse, and you know, looks like Spider-Gwen's the top pick, so Spider-Gwen's probably going to be the first one, unless somehow it changes between now and then. There's just too many good toys coming out right now. It's like, oh well, it's probably because it's almost Christmas time, so that. Oh. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching as always, and until the next video, I'll see y'all real soon. Peace.